Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast with me, your host, Tom Russ. Once again, delighted to be joined by professional boxer, Chris Jenkins. How you doing, mate?
Good, mate. Thanks for having me back in a matter of a few days. It's good, yeah.
No, you're very welcome. We had you on last week before the fight. It's good to get you back on and get your reaction. And as we were just saying, you were saying, just before we started the recording, you're making the most of it. You're having a bit of a rest up by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm obviously, the hustle and bustle of camp life, as well as having a young family, can be a very long 14-hour day at times. So, yeah, just enjoy the rest and the relaxation and just being a dad for the next couple of days.
No, of course. So going back 48 hours then, Saturday night, the place sounded like it was rocking. It sounded like the roof was going to come off. What was the atmosphere actually being like in the ring?
Mate, it was, unless you're there or you're actually in the ring, you can't describe it. It's out this world, it is, and I can understand why people were still trying to get tickets. Literally up until I was just broke on the ring, I was having texts off people. Any tickets going, but it's sold out, and the Welsh fans are passionate fans, and it showed that night, from the first bell to the last bell of the evening.
When you're in the ring fighting as well, when you majority of the people are there for you fighting in front of your home fans, do you really feel that? Does it give you much of a lift?
Yeah, in a way, it kind of does. Like I've obviously beat the last couple of fights I've boxed away from home on away soil. But then you hear certain voices or certain people scream and wishing you luck. It's like, oh, I know him. It gives you a bit of a confidence booster, because going into that fight, I'm a very confident person on my abilities, but I always kind of put myself down if, oh, you're going to lose it, we don't know. So, yeah, it's great to have people I know there, but only that, people who I didn't know, who know me through boxing, they were shouting for me, so it meant a lot,
And what was it like to get back on the winning side of things? I know last year, you've said a number of times it was quite difficult after the defeat. You was in a great place. I know you said you spoke with your family, your team, decided to go again. How does it feel now to you had to have the fight and get another win?
To get a wins out this world, a former unified world champion, I've come away with a win. Performance-wise, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. There's a bit of rest there that came off in the first round or two. But we got into the fight and I felt great throughout it all. Obviously, my hand's a bit sore, but you're this one there. I can't close my hand at the moment. Wow. But all in all, great. Nice to be back.
I was going to ask you about your hand, because I saw in your post-fight interview you mentioned it. How badly is it damaged?
It's only a knuckle, thank God. It's just like I can't close my hand fully. So give me a week or two now with no punching, and then we should be okay and to start back. Big gloves on, and your hands ain't designed to punch people in the skull, are they? So.
Yeah, you've chosen a brutal profession. I was going to say as well, how would you rate your performance? You sort of said there, 7 out of 10. I think it's always difficult though, because I think for whatever individuals are their own sort of worst critic.
Yeah, I like spoken people, and I had a lovely phone call just now of Enzo Macronelli, and you saying that how well I fought. It didn't look as if I'd been out the ring for that amount of time, and how I changed from round one into going into round two and putting the pressure on, and he just said, your head movement was bang on where it needed to be. You slipped and slide in, you're just making it fall short, and you executed a class performance. And for somebody who's been there, got the t-shirt, and it's nice to have words like that, as well as Gary's really pleased with my performance. So, and I won. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah, because as much as you're there fighting in front of your own fans, equally that adds a lot of pressure on you as well.
Yeah, it's like I've said in a previous interview, if I lost this fight, where would I go afterwards? This is like my last shot, but now I'm back in the mix. So it's really grateful that I got the win, and both us, myself and Jason go out there our health intact and in one piece.
So what is next for you?
Obviously the first thing to do is relax and just be a dad for the week. But Gary now is just hopefully waiting for a phone call off Boxer, John Wish, and hopefully they'd work with me again. Who knows, might get signed, but I'm so grateful for Boxer, Sky Sports, John Wish, and Gary working to get me on that card, because it's turned my throne upside down.
Yeah, it must be a nice to be able to switch off now, and like you said, enjoy being a dad. You had a busy week last week, press conference, weigh-in, and of course the sacrifices you have to make building up to a fight. It must be nice just to switch off. How long will you take off before you're back in? I know obviously you're pretty hand dependent on as well.
Yeah.
How long will you take off before you jump back in training?
I'm actually going running tomorrow, so I'll be back on the road running out tomorrow. Probably get a few runs out this week, and then I'll go up to see the lads. Like, there's boys fighting now next month. Ben Crocker, Kieran Jones, Kane, and all the boys in the gym. They're actually in training now, so I'll go up there Friday, see Gary. Help the boys out training if need be. Just help them out. But I'm a gym rat, and the love is back. The fire's back in the belly, so I'll be back in the gym Monday, 1,000,000% training.
I suppose as well, after the win, you're buzzing. You want to build on that momentum.
That's it. Boxing is about being busy and being active. There's periods in my boxing career where I've been really busy. I think when I won the belt, I boxed 3 times in 1 year. And then obviously I boxed once last year. So hopefully now we can box a good 3 or 4 times this year.
And someone you know very well, a certain Mr. Reese Edwards, also got a win, 12-0 now. How impressed was you with his performance?
Very impressed, but another thing that not many people know, that he was actually floater on the show. What that basically means, he could have boxed from anywhere from 7 o'clock to where he did end up fighting right at the end of the show when the TV cameras went off. But the fans say don't for him. But he boxed a very experienced Russian lad, 13 wins, 13 losses. He fought a good few 10, 12 rounders, and he won every single round with ease.
Yeah, no, it was disappointing that we didn't get to see him fight, at home. But it was nice again that he got to box in front of his own fans. Going back to yourself then, after this win, how important is the next 12 months for you?
Well, it's everything now. I just want to be busy. Injuries depending. I've got no niggles, only the hand, and now that healing time. Little bruise on the little niggle on the old elbow, but it's just about being busy now. I'll stay in the gym. I've got no issues in doing the drive from where I live in Ystrad all the way up to Cardiff, 3-4 days a week. I've got no issues with that, as long as there's something at the end of it. Because obviously, if I'm putting a lot of my own money into it and there's nothing coming back from fights, then I'm out of pocket. So obviously, I want a massive thank you to my sponsors as well. Without them, I don't think I'd be able to train as much as I could have. So, but the next 12 months is about trying to be as busy as I can.
And is there any sort of time scale when you'll hear back from Boxer, or you'll have a sit down, or so you can sort something out with them?
I'm hoping sometime this week. Obviously, they've got a show coming up this weekend, haven't they? They're very, very, very busy. But they're so professional, and I've never been to a build-up where you've got the media workout. That was really nice, and then you've got your press conference, you've got your weigh-in, then you've got your final head-to-head, and at the venue, all the lights and all the special effects around the arena. It was like you've never seen it before, and they've taken it to another level here.
Yeah, I think after Eddie Hearn moved his stable, across to the zone, there was lots of sort of like speculation how good Sky Bills were going to be going forward. But I think the start of the year has been fantastic, and like you said, a moment ago as well, the next few fights they've got on as well are brilliant bills. So far so good.
Mate, honest to God, I'm not just saying it because I boxed in the show. I've boxed on many of shows. Frank Boran's Matchrooms, I boxed on MTK shows, but that show on the whole build up from the Wednesday until the fight night was out of this world, mate. I honest to God, it's like you never think of it. You have the weigh in, then you have the final head, and there's all the public there, and it's just crazy, and it's memories just gonna last, forever.
Yeah, because as you said, you've been there, you've done it before, different platforms. But yeah, no, it did look incredibly professional. When I watched it, and obviously all of your boys are putting it on their social media as well. Just a couple more from me. Obviously, Liam Williams, it didn't go his way Saturday night.
Yeah.
What did you make of the performance?
Liam's a warrior, simple as. Yeah, you can knock him down 10 times, he'll get up 10 times, But I just thought Eubank he just looked a little bit at ease with it, and everyone thought he might have crumbled under the pressure, but that Eubank's got very, very, very thick skin, and it's hard to break him. I think he thrives off being the bad boy character. Liam, I thought, was doing well at stages, putting the pressure on, but Liam, he'll come back. He will come back. I seen him after the fight. He's got it. He's a very good friend of mine, former stablemate of mine as well. And, he'll come back 1,000,000%.
I think that's the thing with any sport. There can only be one winner, one loser.
Yeah.
Just one thing as well. You obviously being a professional boxer, Eubank's comments post-fight, basically saying if he wanted to, he could have stopped him at any point. Being in the ring with someone, if you've got someone hurt, is it just your natural instinct just to go and finish the job? Have you ever been in a ring with someone and you can stop it and just decide to go to full fight, or what do you make from that?
First of all, I think he's lying, to be honest with you. I don't think that's the truth. I think if he could have, then he would have. I think Liam's just too tough, and I think he was aware of Liam's power. Liam did catch him a number of times. Myself, I've never been in a position like that. But if I had a chance to beat someone like an early night, I'll get him done straight away. There's no point doing if I'm doing a 10 round and I've hurt him in the 6. I'll just take him out and I'll get him out the ring as soon as I can, because in this game it's not good. It's not nice to say, but if I can knock him out, I'll knock him out. So obviously we want us to go home fit and healthy to our family. I don't want to see anyone end up in hospital after the fight, but this is boxing.
That's what I was sort of reading online. People are saying, even if you're in control of the fight, if you feel like you can stop it, surely you would, because one punch, a bit cliche, but it can change everything.
That is it. You could be winning every single round, enjoying it, and just you take your mind off about that 1 second, and all of a sudden then you're on the deck and you've lost the fight. That's why. Well, obviously, I'll go back to my fight now with Julius Ngongo doing the fight. I was hitting him. I was catching him clean with some shots, wobbling him about. But I was thinking, I'm not going to rush him anyway, because one punch off him, it could turn the fight on his head. So, no, if I had the opportunity to get someone out there and I can't punch that hard, but...
Yeah, like you say, a moment of complacency can turn a fight upside down. But listen, mate, I appreciate you jumping back on. I appreciate your time last week. You made time for us when I think it was your weigh-in day. You found somewhere quiet to give us a few minutes of your time. So grateful for that. Fingers crossed with Boxer. I hope you get a couple of fights or something sorted out with them. But as soon as there's any more news, mate, we'll get you back on and have a catch up.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Like I said, it's always nice to get asked for an interview, and to keep myself out there in the public eye so no one forgets about me. So I really am grateful for it. Thank you, mate.
Anytime. Well, listen, we'll leave you to it. Again, thank you for your time, and yeah, we'll catch up soon.
No worries. Thank you, Tom, mate. Take care.